Hello, welcome back. Hopefully audio's okay and this looks okay. This feels kind of silly, but I'm in one of my trucks. Everyone say hi to Loretta. Hi, Loretta. She's a 72 F100, and you're thinking, why are you sitting out in the shop? Why are we not anywhere else? She doesn't have working brakes, so I could take her somewhere, but that's just not a good idea. So we're here, and hopefully this wasn't a stupid idea. But we're going to talk about my April favorite reads and then plans that I have for May. If you've watched anything, you'll know that April wasn't my best reading month. I was pretty much in a slump for half the month, and I still kind of am. Kind of. So these right here are pretty much all I have to talk about, and these over here are future plans. These are the favorites. I did read more than this, but these are the ones that are actually worth saying anything about. The other ones that I read were just like whatever, and yeah, so these are the favorites. So first one I read is Why We're in This Truck, because I was inspired. Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. It's part of her Rome, When in Rome series. They're really cute contemporary romances set in a Rome, Kentucky, I think. So small town, follows four sisters. This was the third, and I just really liked it. Pretty picky when it comes to especially contemporary romances, so I think she's my favorite when it comes to these. Sarah Adams, she just kind of nails it for me. And this book, it follows Emily and Jack. They are both second grade teachers in Rome, and they've been rivals since college. Jack is back in town after having moved away with his fiance. He's back in town. They've split up. Emily and Jack are now neighbors, and all the hijinks ensue, and it's very fun, very, very cute and sweet. And Emily is a girl after my own heart. I think that's why it took me so long to get into this book. I had picked it up a month before I really got into it, and I was like, I'm just not feeling it. And then I was like, oh wait, it's because she's you and you are her. It's like those, I'm in this picture and I don't like it. It was one of those. Yeah, it was that. So, really, really, really cute. Really fun. I've really enjoyed this series. It's just all you could hope for in a contemporary romance. And Why We're in This Truck. You're like, why are we in this truck? She drives old trucks. She likes old trucks. It's Kentucky. She's, you know. I also pulled out the red boots, which don't get out very often. So, Beg, Borrow, or Steal, Sarah Adams. Really, really liked this. My favorite. Probably top 5 contemporary romances of all time for me. Could I tell you the other 4? No. But I know this is on that list. This book I started, I can't remember if it was 2022 or 2023. Either way, it's been 2 or 3 years since I started it. And that's just ridiculous of me, but it seems to be something that I do. Girl Interrupted by Susanna Kaysen. It just follows her time. I think it's in the 60s. Yeah, 1967. At 18, she is put in a mental hospital willingly. She takes herself pretty much. And she spends a couple years there, and it's just I really liked it. I don't know why it took me so long to finish it. I just kind of sat it down one day and then forgot about it pretty much. But it's actually like weirdly funny, which I don't know if I should say that. It's very dark humor, and just very real, and it's a good, really short book if you kind of want to get into the mind and the space of people who are going through it, you know? It's just very, very interesting. I picked it up actually after I finished The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, because this mentions on it that the facility that she went to is actually the one that Sylvia Plath went to, and they're just kind of, they've got similar vibes to them. But this one is nonfiction. This is her retelling of her time spent in that hospital. So yeah, that was good. Not for everyone. Definitely, you know, if you're sensitive to certain things, be cautious, but it's good. It's important. And then last favorite, I think I'm gonna become like a John Steinbeck fangirl. I don't really know anything about the dude, like, in his personal life, but his writing and stuff, yeah. I read Travels with Charlie in January, and I haven't been able to shut up about it since, and I've been just, like, pawning it off on people, and I just really, really like his writing style. I don't know how you would describe it, so I'm sure someone is smart enough to think of that, but I read Of Mice and Men in a few days. I kind of took my time with it, because, I mean, it is just, like, about 100 pages, and it follows George and Lenny. George is kind of the leader. He looks out for Lenny. Lenny's very simple-minded. He's a big, burly man. He's just kind of stunted. I don't know how to describe him, like, in today's words. But basically, they are laborers in California, and it starts off, they're looking for a new ranch to work at because they had to flee from the previous. And we know that Lenny did something bad. Yeah, Lenny, a man of tremendous size, has the mind of a young child. So they end up getting work on this new ranch, and you meet some new characters that are all very interesting, and stuff happens. It was just really good. I really like his writing. It's very simplistic at times, and then other times you're like, wow, that was just the best thing ever. And I think he writes people really well, just from what I've seen. And I mean, yeah, we all know Of Mice and Men. I don't know how I never read it, but I got to the end and my jaw was on the floor. It got me. Yeah, I didn't get spoiled. I had an idea, but I didn't get spoiled. And yeah, really good, really quick, easy read if you want to dip your toes into, I guess this is like a modern classic. If you want to dip your toes into Steinbeck, really liked it. There's a reason why we all know and love it. Maybe we don't all love it, I don't know. And then as far as May plans go, pretty much it's just going to be a month of finishing what I've started. I'm really bad about that at times. I just kind of put books down and then pick up more and then never finish the ones I put down. But I want to finish, hopefully, these ones, because this summer I really want to start The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. And that's like a 1,200 page book, so I would feel mentally better if I got these out of the way, so they weren't just kind of like hovering around me like they currently are. Let me see, I think I had a couple things on my Kindle. Basically, on my Kindle, there's a couple Kindle Unlimited series that I wanted to finish. I won't go into those, they're just series that I just want to get out of the way, finish, be done with. They've been fine, but like they're nothing to write home about. And then this one is taking me a couple months. The Traitor Queen by Danielle L. Jensen. It's been really good. I've been in a slump, so I haven't really reached for it, but I want to finish this. There's more in the series, but I would feel better if I finished like this first duology in the series. So that's pretty much what it is. And then I want to do Bound and Tied by A.K. Caggiano. It's part of the Villains and Virtues world. Villains and Virtues was a trilogy, and then I read the Blue Book that followed like Celeste and Sir Reeve. I read that one. That one was good. This is, I think, the last one in this world, and it follows these two. He's like he's been kind of evil in previous books, and I don't know who she is. I think she's like kind of like a garden herb witch type thing, but we'll see how that goes. I just want to finish this out. I will miss this world dearly, but it's been fun, and yeah. And then I did start The Hobbit, or There and Back Again, by J.R.R. Tolkien. I haven't gotten very far. I think only like 100 pages maybe, and I've just kind of been picking it up randomly, and I read a chapter or so and then I put it down. I'm not completely immersed into it, and like I don't really want to sit down and read it all in one go, but it has been very fun, and I really like his writing. He's very witty, and yeah, it's just one of those books, you know. I just want to get it done. While I've been in my slump, no books appealed to me, so I was like, what can I do? Like, I don't know how not to read, you know, it's just always there. So I picked up Devotions by Mary Oliver. It's selected poems from her life of work, pretty much, and I'm about halfway through, and I read about like one section every morning out loud, actually, because it helps me get like the cadence and the feelings of the poems. I'm not a poetry person. I've never understood them. I've never known how to approach them, so that's been helping, and this has been a really good introduction to them, and I've just really enjoyed them. She's very heavy on like nature and birds, and it is religious, so but really enjoyed it. I started this one 2 or 3 months ago, Watership Down by Richard Adams. It follows a band of rabbits as they leave their home and escape dangers, and I think make a new home, and yeah, I think I made it like 100 pages in, and it just wasn't really keeping my attention. It's been good, but like I just haven't really felt it, but I want to get it done, you know, like I just want to get it done. It's been good. I have no real complaints. I just haven't really reached for it. And then, last but not least, we have Bride by Ali Hazelwood. She normally writes contemporary romances. I haven't read any of them, but this is her first kind of fantasy. And as you can tell, it's werewolves and vampires. Duh. Come on, guys. Say it with your chest. We like werewolves and vampires, okay? We are grown women here. Follows Misery. She's a vampire. I don't remember the guy's name. Lo. He's a werewolf, and they kind of have an arranged marriage, and I have really enjoyed it, actually. I really like her. From what I've seen, I think I'm like 60% through. She's very different, and I've just really enjoyed her. She's one of my favorite female characters I've ever read. But yeah, I don't know why I stopped reading this. I just did. But I want to finish this. And I know she's coming out with a second book that follows Misery's friend and then another werewolf that we've seen a couple times. So, yeah. Those are my books. April favorites: Beg, Borrow, and Steal, Girl Interrupted, and Of Mice and Men. And then these are my May plans. I just want to get these done with. They've been good books. I have no complaints about any of them, otherwise I would just DNF them and give them away. So they're gonna get finished. I'm gonna make myself finish them this month, so then hopefully maybe by June or so I can get into The Count of Monte Cristo, because that has just been something that I really want to do, and I want to do it this summer. And also, I've been thinking lately, I kind of want to start the Throne of Glass series. I don't know. That kind of really scares me. Isn't it like 8 books long? Yeah, that's terrifying. But I've been thinking about it a lot lately, so I might just do that soon. But I'm trying to get some of these finished first. Just kind of takes the mental load off. So yeah, thanks for joining me in my truck. We'll probably be back inside next time. I just wanted to sit out here. I don't know. Yeah, thanks for joining. See you guys soon. Was this like a really weird idea? Also, maybe I should have been sitting up here the whole time instead of slouching back. So sorry. I should have had better posture for you guys. I sit like a shrimp. I can't help it. I'm going inside.